What is up, everyone? This is SwordKings090 and it is the return of the Halloween event for Pewdiepie Super Simulator for the year 2022. All you gotta do is have the most recent version of the game, which is 1.93.0. If you have yet to have that update, be sure to manually download that update through Google Play or the Apple's App Store. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what masks we have, what items we got, Craniac items, all the things that has to do with this Halloween, and especially when it comes to the music that we have ourselves Pewdiepie right here. Very festive for this Halloween theme. So we do have 11 days to be able to enjoy this event, so you have a lot of time to be able to get all the mask rewards from here. And all I gotta do is get 1,000 tokens, getting it from your daily quest, getting it from sponsored gifts, as well as Craniac, and of course some Puggle. And then from there you'll be able to get your mask reward. And just keep a note that every single mask is completely random from one person to the next person. You're just gonna have to hope for the best to get the mask that you want to get. And once you collect all the masks that you're able to get, then the next items you're gonna get will be premium items related to the Halloween pack itself. And we have 10 masks to collect in total, so if you've not gotten the first 5, you're gonna have to wait till next year to be able to get the other 5 from there. But at least you'll be able to catch up. So let's go ahead and move on forward. That I'll make the next video to be the mask reward video for number 7 right there, since we're gonna have 8 in total for this event. Now what we got here is that we have some customizations, if I remember how to play this game. That for the skin, you have yourselves a ghost skin. And one thing you have to remember is that for the very first Halloween event is that it is the very first event that came along in Pewdiepie Super Simulator. So there's a lot of items and there's a lot of decorations, and as well as there are a lot of skins and hats and clothing right here. Well, at least we got 4. We got yourself some skeletons, some ghosts, you got yourself a killer, and then you have some ectoplasm right there. But mainly it's the masks and the hats that you want to go for, especially when we have a lot to look at here. So for the top 6, this is for the mask rewards itself. You got yourselves Cthulhu, you got yourselves a killer clown, a raven, an exorcist zombie topless thing that goes spins in a circle. Then you have yourselves a little bit of a vampire or Dracula. Then you have yourselves a jack-o'-lantern with a witch hat. Then further down below, these are the types of masks and hats that you're able to get from the store itself. You have yourselves a little bit of a ghost, Frankenstein, then you have a pumpkin head, zombie, skeleton, a little bit of a dark hood, then you have a bit of a werewolf, a giant fly, then you have yourselves a killer mask, then you have a witch, ectoplasm, a flaming skull, a little bit of a distorted alien type of creature. Then you have yourselves a demon here. So the very first Halloween event, they went all out with all these types of hats and masks here. Then for the other type of glasses, I don't think we have anything for props here. Although if you actually did the Pirates versus Ninja, then you'd be able to get yourself some glowing eyes, which fits perfectly when it comes to the Halloween theme. Then we have ourselves, I would say we have a chair here. There we go, you got yourselves a bit of a slime chair. Then we have ourselves, if I remember how to play this game, I always keep going autopilot mode. A keyboard, you have a bit of some skull and as well as some eyeball with a little bit of ectoplasm right there. Then with the desk, you have a bit of a slime, ectoplasm, you have yourselves a skull, then you have yourself some flesh for the actual desk there. Then for the monitor, you have yourselves a bit of a tree, you have a glowing hand, and then you have some slime as well. Ectoplasm, slime is going to go back and forth, they're interchangeable. And then for the flooring, I believe we have one that has a bit of ectoplasm, and then you have one that's a bit of a graveyard here. At least we have some autumn leaves on the ground here, that is very nice and orange. Then you have some dirt, so that's the graveyard, and then you have ectoplasm right there. Then for the walls, you have a bit of orange right there for inside a home. Then we have ourselves a bit of thorns for the woods, and last but not least, we have a bit of a graveyard right there. Then for the background, you either choose from spider webs, you have yourself some bats and candy corn, you have some ghosts, and then you have some jack-o'-lanterns for the background. Let's go with some ghosts here. That looks nice and festive. Then I don't think we have anything else from here. And what we're going to do is that we're going to take a look at the shop items and as well as the Craniac items from there. So what we got here for shop, that we have our bit of a little bit of a pumpkin, a little jack-o'-lantern, a little one at that. Then we have ourselves a bag of candy here. Then we have ourselves a giant candy piece here. Then we have ourselves a bit of some shades here, just a bit of a window if you want to make yourselves a home. Then we have some leaves on the ground, just some autumn leaves. Then we have a little bit of a pillar here, just a talisman pillar. It's just, if you ever played on the very first year of Tube Simulator, a lot of these items were very hard to get, especially with the cost right there. 202,000 views. Nowadays, it is nothing, but back then when you started out, you barely had anything to go with, so a lot of these items were very hard to get from the very get-go here. So It's just a little bit of perspective. I've been playing this game for 6 years at this point. There you go. There's my stats right there. And yep, we got ourselves 6 years in the making here. Then we have ourselves a little bit of lights here. Very festive, just very nice to have for your home. Then you have yourselves a bit of a gate, the very first gate that we actually got here. Then we have ourselves a bit of an egg, just an egg covered in spider webs. Speaking of spider webs, you have one that's for the actual wall here. Then we have ourselves a bit of a candle, just a simple candle at that. Then a scarecrow, just a simple scarecrow to put on your fields here. Then floating candles. There you go, different colors to choose from. Then we have ourselves some Craniac items right here. Looks like we have ourselves a summoning circle. That is a large summoning circle. I am very impressed on this one here. So as you can see here, there's a bit of a Craniac icon right here. You could choose to buy for 35 bucks each, or you can get it for free, relatively free, through Craniac. Of course, it's gonna be a bit of a chance for you to get that, so you're gonna have to grind for that one here. Then we have ourselves a mirror on the wall type of deal. Was it animated? Oh, it is animated. Not bad at all. Whoa. Yep. Menacing right there. All right, moving on. Then you have yourselves a bit of a summoning type of... it's a summoning circle. That's all I could think of. I cannot remember the top of my head what it's actually called, but I'm just going to call it a summoning circle. I do apologize if I got that wrong. Next, we got ourselves a bit of a possessed doll. It's very animated and spins in a circle. I love it. Is there any different colors? Okay, no, it just goes clockwise or counterclockwise. Next on the list, we have ourselves a phantom. Look at that. A very nice animated ghost here. Now that is absolutely wonderful. Oh, now that is menacing. It's definitely menacing right there. Then we have ourselves, I would say that is kind of like a Ghostbuster right here, or I believe it's just one of the ghost hunters here. Ghostbusters, ghost hunters, interchangeable at this point, but even then, there you go. Look at that, just trying to see all the good things or bad things around this area. Then we have this little thing here. I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but it has an animated eye. Now that is pretty cool. Just, there you go. Oh, look at that. It's a little creature too. Alright, that's not bad at all. Then we have ourselves a closet, but if you look closely, it's gonna start flickering here. Oh, now that is awesome here. Looks like you're not alone when you're sleeping in your room here. Then we have ourselves a bit of fancy items. And I believe that this is kind of like I would say this is a bug, because it's fantasy items. This is nothing to do with Halloween here, but it all appeared in this actual event of Halloween. So I guess this is a sneak peek of the fantasy items that we're gonna get when the fantasy items come into play here, or the fantasy event. But I am not gonna argue about that. It's that if you want to get it now, you could actually buy it for 35 bucks. As far as I know, you're not able to get this through Craniac, and I've tried a lot of Craniac matches and I did not see a single fantasy item there. So again, if you want to buy ahead of time, it's 35 bucks each. So let's go ahead and take a look at it right now. That we have a little bit of, whoa, that's cool. I know I'm going to be talking about this when the fantasy event comes along, but even then, that is very cool. It's just, I see that this is kind of like, not really a cauldron, but it's simply that you can just look into it and you could just see a lot of visions here, especially at the eye that stares back. Then we have ourselves a harpy lady. That's what I know. That's what I know about this because of Yu-Gi-Oh here. But even then, that's very, very menacing. Then we got ourselves a giant spider. I have a little bit of a phobia of spiders, but at least with the video games, it's not too bad, just as long as it's just not chasing me. That's a different story here. I can tell when it's just not moving much, but even then, a little bit of a warning right there. But what I love about this is that we have ourselves a Ninetales here, or Kitsune. This is absolutely Kitsune Firefox right here. That is very awesome. I may actually get that ahead of time so I could just put this in my videos now. I've been adding so many things to my desk right here. Then we have ourselves a unicorn. Just to simply put it, a simple unicorn that's animated. I'm kind of disappointed that the Kitsune right here is not animated. If they have time to update this, I would love to see this actually be animated. But back to the other Halloween items right now. So we're back on track. We have ourselves the monster from the lagoon. We have ourselves, looks like we have ourselves Sleeping Hollow here. I try to remember the name of this one right here, but there you go. The Legends of Sleepy Hollow. Then we have ourselves a gate that's open and closed for the graveyard. Then we have trick-or-treaters right there. And then back to Arachnophobia, we have a giant spider that has baby spiders crawling up all over the walls. Then we have ourselves a werewolf, a mummy. I trying to remember the name of this right now, but it's just mainly the Grudge, the Ring. I forgot the name of the actual character. Then we have ourselves, I'm trying to remember, Candyman. There you go. Then we have that. Then we have ourselves a Frankenstein. Then we have ourselves a door, just a simple one at that for trick-or-treaters. Then we have ourselves Frankenstein's wife. There you have that. Then we have ourselves more trick-or-treaters. You have to have a lot of variety here. Then we have ourselves a maid, just a simple one at that, just a maid for the actual costume party. Then we have another maid, there you go. Then we have ourselves, looks like a little bit of, I'm trying to remember the name. The only thing I can think of is that you put salt in the circles to protect yourself from something. I just do not remember the actual thing for that, but let me know in the comments section if you know what this is. Other than salt circle, just let me know what this is used for before I Google it. And now we're going to take a look at the pixelings that you're able to get for the Halloween event. And do not fret if you don't get them now, is that after the event is done, you'll still be able to get these pixelings. So if I remember correct, we have Goo here. I don't think there's actually the Prisma form. I could be wrong here. It's been a while since I've taken a look at this, but I know that one of them is going to be Gwen, and then one of them is going to be Goo, and then there's going to be a third one here. So we have Gwen right here, just a jumping spider at that. Then we have Goo right here. Oh yeah, it's going to be Mike. Now remember, it's Mike. So we have ourselves Gwen and Goo being both the common pixelings, one that has the subscriber boost and as well as a view boost in dark, and then one of them has the subscriber boost in comedy. Then we're going to have Mike. With Mike, he's going to be I would say the rare pixeling, the crystal pixeling, the mythic pixeling, however you want to call it that. If we were to scroll up just a tad further, we have Mike here. So Mike, oh hey, there we have ourselves a sponsor Eagle gift. Alright, so Mike is a giant eyeball that just phases into the ground. We have ourselves a view boost in gaming and as well as a view boost in beauty here. Of course, it is the beauty and eye of the beholder right there. So there you go, look at that animation. And we do have one more, is that it's going to be Kuro the cat. Kuro, how you pronounce it, is going to be the uncommon pixeling, the golden egg pixeling. We have ourselves a subscriber boost in both dark and as well as lifestyle. And it's just a kitty right there. It's going to be bouncing around in just a second. There you go, just look at him go. And now we're going to take a look at the Halloween packs that you're able to get for Pewdiepie Simulator. The first one is going to be the Creepy Crawly pack that contains 25 exclusive items. They don't give XP, but they will make your room the creepiest this Halloween. 550 bucks. Let's see what we got here. If I remember where to go, that it should still be in the Halloween pack. Let's see here. That the first one is going to be animated bats. There you go, just a little bit of animation right there. Then we have ourselves a giant jack-o'-lantern, or a pumpkin even. So you could actually stack them on top of each other if you wish to here. Let's go ahead and remove that real quick just to have a little bit of extra room. Then we have ourselves, if I could actually get back to it, we have ourselves candles, lit candles at that. And there you go, you can even remove the cobwebs if you want to put it on the dinner table. Then we have ourselves a door. Just simply put it, just a giant door. Then we have ourselves Maya as a gargoyle right there. Isn't that cute? Then we have ourselves a rat. The first rat right here, a brown rat. Then we have ourselves a white rat right here. Or a mouse, could be either or. Then we have this abomination. Just giant teeth, lots of eyes. Just, it looks like a giant tick to me. But even then, I would not want that chasing after me. So there you have it. It could be cute, right? Then we have ourselves a bit of a table right here. Or an altar. Could be an altar table. There you go, one or the other. You can just put things on top of that one. Then we have ourselves a tree. Just simply put it, we have a tree with some eyes right there. Does it blink? I don't think it does. Okay, there you go. It just doesn't blink at all. But there you go. Just simply put that in the background for your Halloween graveyard. Then we have ourselves a bit of a building block. Just a simple one at that right here. Kind of looks like it has a face on there too. And then we have ourselves a barrel ghost. Just simply put it, a little bit of a reference to Legend of the Brofist. Then we have ourselves a bit of a spirit, a ghost, just one of those things right here, also animated. Then we have ourselves an eye. I think this was actually, no, I think this was actually part of the other pack. I think that was it. Well, let's go double check right now. Let's see here, going back to this one. Oh, yep, it was part of the first pack. Alright, so yeah, just giant eyes. You want to make yourself some googly eyes right there. Then the second pack will be All Hallows Evil Pack. So it contains 25 exclusive items. They don't give XP, but they will mark the very soul of the people who visit you. So there you have it. Then 550 bucks. Let's see what we have in store for this one. We have ourselves just a skeleton, just reading a book. There you go, just someone who just died or passed away right there. Then we have ourselves a little bit of a spirit right here, just a ghost. Who could this be? I think a wanted or the actual missing poster could actually answer that one. Someone who is missing is wanted, right? That's how it works. But either way, we have ourselves a floating chair, just simply put it, just a possessed type of thing going on here, a little bit of a phenomenon. Then we have ourselves a bit of a killer, or it could just be a guy in a costume. Who are we to judge? Who are we to know? Just, I guess you would not want to actually stay too close to them. Then we have ourselves a bit of a skeleton, just a tuber that's in a costume right here. Then we have ourselves a costume tuber right here as a ghost. Then we have ourselves either Dracula or a good costume at that right there. So we have that one. And then we have ourselves a little bit of an evil doll here. It could be Chucky, it could be his brother. And I think his brother's name is Charles. But anyways, we have ourselves another ghost right here. So just more things to have, especially when you have a little bit of a haunted house or a mansion even. Then ectoplasm on the floor here, just look at that. Then we have ourselves a great pumpkin, just a giant menacing monster abomination. Just, you would not want to get chased by that either. Then we have ourselves a ghoul, just we have one that's in chains. Then we have ourselves ectoplasm, just more ectoplasm, slime man even. Then we have ourselves a trophy. Simply put it, if you get yourselves to the top 100 in the room rankings when it comes to the Halloween themed room events, then you'll be able to get yourselves this trophy that is also animated with a little bit of a spirit coming out of it. And last but not least, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Edgar and Maya when it comes to the Puggle minigame. Then let's see here, let's go ahead and buy a bucket real quick. Let's get that. Then we have Puggle. We see that we have Maya in the background with a pumpkin on her head, and then Edgar in the background, which I don't think that there's an actual costume with this one. But either way, they're both our skeletons. That's pretty much all I know about this, unless, nope, I think they're both skeletons, because I did do a little bit of a few matches here. Just got to back out, play the game again. Doesn't look like there's any changes with this one. That's how you could actually alternate between costumes here. Alright, we're done with that one. There's nothing much more to say about this one. It is a Halloween event, and of course at the real Halloween event, or Halloween in real life, is happening in just a few more days. So if you're all gonna go trick-or-treating, go to a Halloween party, just stay safe out there. What I gotta say is that I'm too old to trick-or-treating, but at least old enough to actually go to a party, if there's actually a party going on here. I don't know, who knows? But in any case, this is the event itself. Let me know what you guys think about the event. Do you like this event? Do you not like this event? Just, of course, it's here for another 11 days. What do you like about all the items that we have? Which one's your favorite, least favorite? Just let us know in the comment section below. And hopefully, if I'm able to get around to it, I'll try to do a live stream to try to get more of the Craniac items and max that out, because I got a lot of views to spend on this game. But other than that, not much more to be said. If you enjoyed this video, found this video to be helpful, then be sure to give this video here a like to help support my channel and my videos here on YouTube. If you're brand new to the channel and want to see more content, live streams, and as well as just more videos in the future, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, turn on to all notifications to not miss out on future content. And last but not least, feel free to leave down your Pewdiepie Stupid Simmer usernames as well as the network in the comment section below. Have more friends, have more followers, have more gifts, have more people joining the network, and have more fun playing the game every single day as I get to continue to update this game every month. But until next time, stay safe out there, happy Halloween, have a great day. I've been SwordKing090, and as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.
Forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.